Hello, thank you for purchasing your Wayne Basement Guardian Premium Basement Protection System. In today's video, we're going to review how to install your new system. Before you get started, you're going to need to gather some pieces of equipment. You will need a Phillips head and a flathead screwdriver. You will need a socket set. You will need PVC glue and PVC glue primer. You'll need a section of PVC pipe to connect it to your existing discharge. You will also need a hacksaw for cutting and a PVC pipe coupling or a rubber boot. In this video, we're going to review all of the pieces that come in your Basement Guardian system. In our next video, we'll review how to connect your telephone app to the Wayne Basement Guardian system and connect it to the internet. All right, let's get started. Your Wayne Basement Guardian system will come in one large white cardboard master pack. Remember, you will also need to purchase a WSB 1275 or other 75 amp hour deep cycle marine battery separate. Open the large box first. This is your pump assembly. When you open your pump assembly brown box, you will see a lift with strap sticker. Please make sure that when you remove the cardboard that you lift your pump assembly out of the box using the attached black nylon strap. Do not lift your pump by the PVC. This black nylon strap will come in handy when you need to lower your pump assembly down into the bottom of your sump pit. Your system will include an aluminum control box with an air hose switch attached, a black battery box, a remote display, a Wi-Fi module along with a Velcro attachment tab, an AC power cord, and plastic cord wrangler with 2 steel bands. First step is to remove your old sump pump. Unplug your old sump pump from the wall. Next, you will disconnect your sump pump and the riser from your discharge pipe. If you have a check valve, an ideal step is to remove the check valve and the rubber boots that attach the check valve to your riser and your discharge pipe. Next, you will remove your entire existing sump pump and the discharge pipe from inside your sump pit. Now, we're going to begin the installation process of your new Basement Guardian system. Use the attached black nylon strap and carry your Basement Guardian system next to your sump pit or basin. Next, you will use your Phillips head screwdriver and remove the small screw on the side of the pump. Put the screw on the side. You will attach the air switch to your sump pump assembly by clicking it into place. Then, take the silver screw and reattach it. This secures your air switch to your sump pump assembly. Next, we will dry fit and measure your riser. You will need to use a tape measure to determine the distance from the top of your discharge pipe down to the top of your pump assembly. Use your hacksaw and cut your PVC pipe to length. You will then use your PVC glue and primer to glue your riser into your Basement Guardian system. Make sure that it is secure and let the glue dry. Next, you'll lower your sump pump assembly down into your sump pit. Make sure that you undo all of the cords and bring them up out of the sump pit. You will need them in the next step. You will then use either a rubber boot or a PVC coupling to connect your riser to your discharge pipe. Make sure it is secure because you do not want to have any leaking. The first step to connecting your electronics is to connect your control box lid to your battery. Start by taking the control box lid and laying it on its side so that you have access to the 3 wires that are under the lid. Take your 75 amp hour deep cycle marine battery, preferably a WSB 1275 Wayne battery, and place it in the black plastic battery box. Take the positive red wire and connect it to the red positive terminal on the battery using the included bolt. Take the negative black wire and connect it to the negative black terminal on the battery using the included bolt. Once both wires are properly connected to the correct terminals, move back over to the pump assembly and find the DC pump cord. It has a white plug at the end. Connect this to the correct plug in the bottom of the control lid. It will snap together. With all of the wires connected to the bottom of the control lid, you will flip over the control lid and place it on the battery box, making sure the wires are properly coming out of the box under the flute. Do not smash, crush, or kink the wires. Now we will connect all of our electronic components to our control box. Please plug these in the following order, and note that every plug will only fit into one socket and every socket has a label. On the pump assembly, locate the power cord attached to the AC pump. Do not plug this into the wall. Instead, plug the AC cord into the AC primary pump socket on the back of the control box. Take the remaining power cord and connect to the control lid location titled 120 volt AC input. Do not plug this into the wall yet. Now it's time to connect the remote display. Take the plug it into the control lid in the location titled remote display. You can set the box off to the side. On the pump assembly, locate the cord attached to the dual float. Unwind the cord and plug it into the control lid location titled float switch. Now you will take the Wi-Fi module and plug it into the last remaining port on the control lid titled communication. All components must be plugged into the control box to ensure that the system works properly. Now is the time to check all of your connections. With everything completely connected and plugged in the correct ports, you will now take the AC power cord and plug it into a GFCI grounded plug. We recommend that you wait to mount the Wi-Fi module until you provision the app on your phone, which we will cover in our next video. When you are ready to mount the Wi-Fi module, we recommend using the Velcro piece that we include. When you mount your Wi-Fi module, please make sure you mount it in a location that is number 1, easy to access, and number 2, high and as close to your home Wi-Fi router as possible to ensure that you have a strong Wi-Fi signal. The remote display has 4 screw holes, and we recommend using at least 2 screws to mount the remote display. You'll want it in a place where you can see it easily, either inside your unfinished basement or possibly in a finished area of your basement. Finally, if you choose, you can use the cord wrangler by attaching it to your discharge pipe using the stainless steel bands. Tighten the bands with the flathead screwdriver or socket, and then you can wrap the cords of the system around the cord wrangler, which will help with proper cord maintenance and organization. Make sure not to pinch or perforate your air switch tube. Now we'll move on to our new video on how to download and use your app since your system is now properly installed.